Hey, it's time to crank up the truth. I'm Val Selby, and over the decades of working online, I've learned a most important lesson. Mindset owns your business. If procrastination, imposter syndrome, and a lack of focus have been blocking your biz, then I'm here with Val Full Volume, ready to help you see choices that you're making. Get ready to own your personality and use your expertise to create the business of your dreams. Now is the time to make changes and live your best life. So let's get to it. Hello, you gorgeous person, yo. Let's go for a ride. I don't have anything written down, folks. I don't have anything written down. It's mushy gushy time of year. I'm hoping that you are enjoying a wonderful holiday season with your loved ones. That's not a cop-out. Yes, Merry Christmas. I know this is just going after Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. If there's another holiday that I don't know about, please contact me and inform me. I would love to know. I love to hear about traditions and holidays and all of that. So for real, if there's another holiday that I'm missing in there or I don't know about something, I love to learn about everybody's traditions and holidays. I told you, it's mushy gushy. I just spent the weekend with my family all together. If you have adult kids, you know how rare that is and how extra special it is to get everybody together so we can all annoy the hell out of each other, drive each other bonkers, and just legitimately just be pains in each other's asses. It's awesome. I love my family. Oh my goodness. So along the thread of mushy gushy, let's just move along to mushy gushy. I want you to be mushy gushy. I want you to pay attention to all of the good that has happened this year. Now, yes, we need to sit and we need to analyze and we need to take a look at our goals and see what worked, what didn't work, all of that. But I know from my experience, it is so easy to sit there and take a look at what didn't work. I'm like looking at, okay, this was my goal. And let's just be honest. Oh my gosh, I hate it when I say that, like I'm ever not. I really have to stop using that phrase. Let me just use myself as an example. I'm going through my goals this week. This is usually more of a down type week. And so I sit and I plan. In fact, in the membership, our big planning session is tomorrow. Last year, this is the exact time I ran a 90-day planning group. And in that group, I taught, still believe this, we're going to go after one main goal. Okay. So my goal was to grow the membership. And then each of the 90 days, I was setting a different goal. And of course, the first 90 days, it's like the goal to get to that. And it was amazing. Still stand by it. That's what we're doing. It was absolutely amazing because what happened was here I was and I had my one focus for the entire year. Everything I'm doing is leading towards, it might not go immediately to the membership, but everything I was creating was leading towards building the membership. And it was so helpful to be so focused on, okay, here we go. Here we go to that one main goal. Easily trackable, blah, 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 blah. So I was totally on it and it was amazing. First quarter, going through it. And like, a month and a half into the year, I think, my buddy Raven hit me up and then the conversation was an immediate hell yeah. And we started Bundle Bash. Now, when we started Bundle Bash, of course, we didn't start a business thinking it would fail, but of course we started the business going, oh, okay, well, you kind of expect a slow build, right? We both knew what we were doing. We knew how much work we were coming into this to do. And it's like, okay, well, it's going to be a slow build anyways, right? I can do all the things. And it wasn't. All of a sudden, it was a boom. You're on fire. Let's go. And we had to put systems in place and we had to do all the things, and the recruiting became a thing, and like all of this amazingness. And it was really hard to stay focused on my business and my one main goal, which was why this summer I closed down the membership. I had to regroup. I didn't feel like I could be in all of the places at once because we can't, right? We know this. And so I had to focus on the one thing. So Bundle Bash, and then I still had some clients. So that stopped, which means that right now I just started the membership back up. Yay! Oh my God, I'm so happy I took that time off. I so needed that time off. It would be easy for me to pull up my goals, which I will be. I haven't gone there yet. To pull up my goals and look at them and go, you dumbass, you didn't even hit your goals again. Here you go. All of that good intention, the planning of this is what you're going to do. You didn't do it again. So easy for me to do that. So very easy. I've done it every goddamn year. Every year. This is the first year that I'm not focused on what I didn't get done. Like hardcore paying attention to it. Like beating myself up. This is the first year I'm not doing that. And I know it's because the last few years, I mean, in the membership, we are always celebrating. Like there's nothing too small to be celebrating. We are freaking celebrating everything. And I know this year coming into it, I have already been paying attention and giving myself a break that goal, hell no, that goal wasn't going to happen because I made that goal not knowing that I was going to create a brand new business. And that brand new business was going to take off like wildfire and pull my attention. I couldn't know that. It didn't happen yet. And I made the conscious decision to change what my goal was. That, okay, that's going to sit and we're going to keep working on it, but I'm not going to be actively building it at this time. I'm actively building this. And I made that conscious decision. And I have to give myself a break that is okay. It was the right decision. Now, remember, we can't do all of the things, right? So I had to make the decision. What has to take my focus and my time right now? And I totally know that I made the right decision. Absolutely. One major thing that I do is, and unfortunately, obviously, my year-end looking at goals I guess I haven't put it so much into my business as I do in my personal life. So for personal life, I've got it down pat. I have been living a life of no regrets for decades. And a life of no regrets to me means that right now I'm making the best decision with the information that I have. That means that I can't beat myself up later about something that I'm doing or that I did with the new information that I have, because I didn't have that information back then. So it's really helped me pay attention to, what do I want to do right now? What's going to be in line with what I want to do right now? Because I can do the worry war. I can do the what ifs. Oh my gosh, but is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? I don't know. We don't know. We're not in the future. So we have to make the best decision that we can right now. So as I'm talking this, I am realizing that maybe this is the first time ever in all of these decades, I finally have put that towards my business. And I don't think I realized the correlation of my not doing that, of my not taking ownership and being okay with the fact that I did move on to other goals, or that the goals changed because circumstances changed. Life throws shit at us and we have to change our goals sometimes. This year, I think that it's helped me realize it, because for the first year in a really long time, life didn't throw me shit. Like, we did not have major traumatic upheaval in our life this year. And my business switch was such a positive. So I think that that's helping me pay attention to, oh, yeah, look at how many other years all of the other stuff did change. And I'd beat myself up as if it was my fault that weird stuff happened, right? So pay attention to your goals and how they change as you go on. I'm going to go into goals next, when we get in the January the podcast, we'll talk a little bit more about goals. But pay attention to what your goals were. And if you didn't hit them, why? Why didn't you hit them? Were you sick? Was a family member sick? Did, something other major happen? Job losses? Was it a positive thing? You moved? Gosh, when we moved, that threw like 2 quarters off when we moved. I mean, we hadn't moved in 20 years. It was traumatic. We had so much stuff to do, so much change. I didn't give myself a break about that. I just expected to pile on. You work from home, you can do it, right? So take a look at everything that happened through the year. And if you didn't hit your goals, pay attention to, why? What was happening that possibly could have been in there and change stuff up. But more importantly, take a look at what you did do in your business. That's what I really want you to do. I want you to take a look at all of the things that you created, all of the emails that you did send out, all of the workshops that you did hold, all of the learning that you did. How many platforms do you feel confident in now? All of that stuff that you've done this year, write it all down. Please write it all down. Take a look at how much you've done and really celebrate the fact that, you know what? I did all of this, and now next year I don't have to do learning anymore, right? You already learned it. You can learn new things if you want, but you've already got all of those things that you learned this year, so you can put them in place. Implementation, maybe that's part of your goals. Let's do some implementation of what you've learned. So that's why I end up being mushy gushy this year. I am so thankful for all of the knowledge. It's hard for me to say I'm grateful for the hard years, but the hard years brought me to exactly where I am, right? All of the learning that I've done over the years, when we did create Bundle Bash, we were able to just put things in place quickly, right? I mean, we already know ActiveCampaign. We already know Thrive Suite. We already know WordPress. We've got our A-member. We already know these programs. We know how to write sequences. We've ran events together. So we already knew all of the steps that needed to be put into place when we created this. And if I hadn't spent some of those hard years putting my systems in place and figuring things out, it wouldn't have happened this year. I would not be in this place where I'm running this amazing site, amazing business with my buddy. So I celebrate the fact that I didn't hit my goals. I do. And I think I just realized that, by the way. I 100% celebrate the fact that I didn't reach my goal that I set 365 days ago. Because if I had reached that goal, the other business wouldn't have happened. That's the only way for that. Now, going forward, I am not saying whatsoever that goal is happening this year. 2023, I absolutely know for a fact that I want that membership goal to be happening. I feel it this time. And I think it's because of that craving that I'm like, oh, it's a hell yeah. It's happening. Like that goal is happening. That goal will be hit by the end of the year. In fact, I totally plan on blowing that goal out of the water. Like that goal, I want that goal to look silly by the time I get to the end of the year. I do. I want to celebrate that it's silly. And this is such a different feeling from going into previous years where I was just so down on myself on what I didn't accomplish. So that's what I want you to take away from today. I want you to take away celebrating where you are at in your business, even if you just started yesterday. Celebrate the fact that you're taking steps if you're brand new. If you're not brand new, I want you to celebrate, like I said, the things that you've learned. I want you to celebrate the time you took off. I really want every entrepreneur to celebrate the time they took off, because I know so many that never take any time off. And I know just in this month alone, in December, it's been crazy and busy. And I know I'm not celebrating my December time off, I'm setting up for more time off. I'm scheduling time off where I will not. I'm heading away from my birthday in February, and I won't even be taking my laptop. Yes, I'll have my phone, but I won't even be taking my laptop. There's like absolutely a hell no. That's going to be a week of absolute hell no. I'm not doing any work. So I will get stuff done ahead of time. So that's my thought process. It's squirreling. But next year I will be taking time off where I'm purposely not working at all. Not, okay, well, I'm going to go check in. I've gotten in that bad habit. Not, I'm going to go check in. I will be absolutely unavailable. And it's going to be great because it's great when I set that time aside. My business thrives when I step away, when I regularly step away. So look at how you can celebrate the times that you've taken off. If it's just a little bit of time right now that you did this year, celebrate that. It's okay. You're going to do better. We can always do better. We're learning. We're always learning. Never ending learning. Always growth. Ugh, man, don't you wish I wasn't a mind coach? You don't want to ever be having this truth, right? Okay, I want to keep this nice and simple. I hope that you are enjoying your planning time. I hope if this is a time that you usually take off this week in between, I hope you're enjoying that time off, and I hope that you stay off the damn computer. Just stay off the computer if it's your downtime. And I will be chatting with you into the new year. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to bring in 2023. I don't know what our plans are quite yet, but I'm sure it's going to, I'm positive it'll be a lot of jammies and a lot of TV. That's how I party on New Year's Eve. All right. I am so appreciative of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for boosting my podcast. I would love it if you shared your favorite episode with your people. Share it to your list. If you want me on your podcast, hit me up. All right. I will see you in the new year. Oh my gosh. Have a good one. Thanks for listening to Val Full Volume. If you are done spinning in circles and procrastinating, check out my quick workshop, 14 Biz Actions. Action creates change. Now go out there and create the biz of your dreams.